Watch you in the morning like in the afternoon. When you close your eyes, you fall asleep under the moon. Oh, if you were mine and them things that we could do. Topple any obstacle, baby, paddle this canoe. Even Michelangelo couldn't paint such beauty. I just want to surf the curvatures of your body. When you're speaking of mine and there's a flutter in my tummy, and then butterflies harmonize in the skies abruptly. Love, meet me down by the water. Something in the air, I can feel the storm coming. There's a rumble in the jungle and the animals, they are running. They can feel the energy that I get when I'm with you. Never fooled by politics or tricked by the news. Even on your birthday, your mama got together, brought you into being, and this world changed for the better. Just when I decided nothing good ever happens, that was when I turned around, cause I heard you laughing like love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Play Something Good podcast. Tonight we have Acoustic Ash, and we hope you enjoy.
Shout out to Play Something Good. Shout out to you for watching. Thank you, guys. I'm sagging. I'm ziggity zagging, ziggity ziggity lemon, I'm ziggity zagging. I'm ziggity zagging, got it right in my pants, they sagging. We're ziggity zagging, but I'm ziggity up, I'm ziggity zagging. I'm not bragging, but check this out. I knew a crooked man and I took all of his money, and his only daughter that he called baby honey. He sent his crooked brothers after us and they were running, double crossing the boss, and I'm on 100 miles of running and a funning. We coming so we dip into the alleyway, we in the shadows trying to make our escape. Jump out of the corner and I clock him on his toe. Back onto the road and once again he was on. I'm hustling under the gun so they couldn't running to the border. I'm stopping at Taco Bell so I can go place my order. They never did get the dub, but came close to Albuquerque. The only one left met with the district attorney.
Scars as you give your love away. You're gonna give them everything I thought you'd give to me, and you will not stop, 'cause I don't think that you see you're gonna tear the heart right out of me. And when I fall, who's gonna catch me? If there's no ropes, no lifeboats to save me. And when I fall, you gonna catch me. When I fall, do I follow? Covered in scars, as you say that you'd better leave. You turn your face, so when the tears fall down, I cannot see. And I need to learn how to love you as a friend. But if it fails, honey, I'll be here till the end. When I fall, who's gonna catch me? If there's no ropes, no lifeboats to save me. When I fall, you gonna catch me? Or when I fall, do I follow? When I fall, who's gonna catch me? If there's no ropes, no lifeboats to save me. When I fall, you gonna catch me? Or when I fall, do I fall? Ooh. If you can see yourself through my eyes, then could you please just pretend for tonight? Please don't make me fight. I wanna love you. I wanna love you right. And if those pictures don't look like you, it's just because machines are covering the truth. And there's more beauty in each line across your face than you'll ever find here on any cover page. So please don't make me fight. I wanna love you. I wanna love you right. And I'll leave you messages on the mirror, babe. I'll do So, this next song is called When the Curtain Falls. I wrote this song because when you're on stage, you can be anyone you want to be. But as the lights go down, you go back to being your same normal self. You can go from playing a show for 1,000 people to playing to a room with one. And this is that feeling. There's a place I go, it's kind of an escape. I'll put on a show with a smile on my face. But as the lights fade and night turns to day, as the curtain falls, as the curtain falls, as the curtain falls, it's me again. I've been watching stars above the cracks in this path. I've been dropping breadcrumbs, hoping we don't make it back. But as the lights fade, it comes to pass again. As the curtain falls, as the curtain falls, as the curtain falls, it's me again. As the curtain falls, as the curtain falls, as the curtain falls, oh, it's me again. Thanks, guys. Anybody out there that might be clapping too? I'm just going to take you through a range of emotions tonight, pretty much. But this next song is a confession. See, I moved to America 5.5 years ago, which meant I was finally able to confess the things I was doing when I was like 15 and 16. See, I was trying to find what similarities we have between England and America. Because when I got here, I quickly discovered that you guys don't actually put indicators inside your cars. So I was trying to find out what we do have in common. And apparently, Americans like to get wasted, and so do English people. Except you guys call it spring break, and we refer to those as weekends. This song is about all of the trips when I was younger, overseas to go to Spain and get absolutely wasted and home in time before my mum got back. The song is called Auto Tequila. Went to Ibiza, how was I to know I'd meet you when you were standing with your friends behind the bar? A shot of tequila, chased down with a double vodka, and then a Jaeger bomb that blew my world apart. Oh, and said, join me for a swift one. I said, Dan, you've got no chance, son. I ain't drinking for another year till I beat the seasons here. Till I beat the seasons. I don't know how it is I didn't grow into the one that's dancing on the bars. I washed my sin in a bath of gin, and oh, now seems I've gone too far. I came home from Ibiza. Turns out I still don't like tequila. So since I moved to America and I started playing shows, there's one thing that happens everywhere I go. At some point in the night, someone walks up to me and says, hey. I'm like, yeah. And they look at me and straight in the eyes they go, so you from like Boston or something? No. Never park my car behind the bar. I don't drink coffee in the morning. I'm actually from a bit further east. And after about the 15th time for this happening, I was like, okay, this has to change. I thought I'd better write a very English song. Problem is, I'm from a place called Warrington, and we have a very common accent. There's been a band either side of me that have managed to get famous. One of them built a yellow submarine, and the others talk like that so no one actually knows who they are anyway. So I figured I was going to have to write this as if it was from London, seeing as though everybody here thinks I've had tea with the Queen anyway. This song is called True and serves only one purpose, and that is to sound very British. Let's watch movies in the dark as you stretch out your arm and wrap it around me as you do. And then I'll tell you that I'm cold, and if you give me your coat, I'll know that this might be true. You might like me too. 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 Let's go traveling the world, and the memories we build will only be some of the few that we'll build over a lifetime. If you say that you'll be mine, I'll know that this might be true. You might love me too. 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 Well, then someday you might just sweep me off of my feet. Kneel down so gently as you're finally asking me. And I'll say I do, and we'll be true. Oh, I'll say I do, and we'll be true. So I'll marry you. So, there's a time in your life where you start dating someone and they suddenly have no friends. It's kind of your own fault. Because in that first stage of obsession, You don't want to be anywhere else but with the person. And your friends are always getting on your case like, oh, can't you ever come out anymore? And you make up every excuse in the book because you don't want to. And this song is written about that time. The song is called Can't Let You Go. Here we are, we sat there in your room. The hours we spend, even when there's nothing to do. Well, there in your eyes is a story of your soul. And people can guess, oh, but they never will know. There's something in your words, yeah, and it gets me every time. It's in those things we never say that will always make you mine. I just can't let you go, no. I just can't let you go. When I went away and the daylight came again, and there in your arms I barely even noticed. And people make fun, you know, I'm sure they get their kicks, but they'll never know what it's like to feel this, yeah. There's something in your words, yeah, and I just can't let you know. It's in those things we never say that make these feelings grow. I just can't let you go, no. I just can't let you go. There's something in your words, yeah, and it gets me every time. It's in those things we never say that will always make you mine. I just can't let you go, no. I just can't let you go, no. Hold tight and don't let go. I'm gonna switch up the tuning real quick for this next song. I set myself a challenge last year to make myself write in some different keys, and different tunings. I never considered myself to be the best guitarist in the world, so it's kind of a big task for me. One thing I always struggled with is I have huge social anxiety, so I can go and play a show and be absolutely fine, and then when I get off stage, it's like I want the ground to swallow me whole. And I sat there one night and I was gonna write a love song, and as I started playing the chords, I suddenly started getting very real with myself. And all these things I had tried to find a way to write about before just came out. And a cool thing came from this, because there's a novelist called Susie Carr, and I had read a book of hers years ago, and we became friends on Twitter. And she started doing a different podcast, and she asked me if I would appear on it. And when I did, I played this song, and she actually put it in her next novel, which is really cool. So these lyrics are imprinted for life somewhere. This song is called Anxiety. Turn the light down so I can sleep. I've always had a hold on me. Grip too tight and I can't breathe. Oh, damn you, anxiety. And all the feelings that I have, I can't find the words to say. It curses through my veins. And all the words I tried to write just to get you out my mind, but you don't leave. Anxiety. Anxiety. Close the door so I don't go. I don't need the world to know. When I'm scared, I tend to flee. Oh, damn you, anxiety. And all the feelings that I have, I can't find the words to say. It curses through my veins. And all the words I tried to write just to get you out my mind, but you don't leave. Anxiety. Anxiety. Count to 10 and stop. Watch the hands go round the clock. Take a breath and try again. Oh, I've done it all, but this never ends. And all the feelings that I have, I can't find the words to say. This curses through my veins. And all the words I tried to write just to get you out my mind, but you don't leave. anxiety. Anxiety. And leave. Switch this up again. This is basically the cat song. It's actually not true. If you ever heard cats like fighting at night, it's terrifying. It does not sound like love. It sounds more like what's love got to do with it, honestly. So during the pandemic, I feel like more light was shed on, mental health, and rightly so. But one of the things we don't focus on a lot of the times when we talk about mental health are the people that save your life every day around you. If nobody could tell my wife that I wrote this song for her, that'd be great, because then she's going to expect more things. And I don't always have a lot to say. But I wrote this song because those people around you are the ones that save your life without even knowing it every single day. And it's the little things that they don't know that they do that keep you going. And that's what this song is about. This song is about the little things that keep you going, that someone does and they don't even know. This is called The Way You Saved My Life. I was young, I'd watch the leaves falling down. Some would float like snowflakes, while others launch like rockets to the ground. And I was take my time. Now I'm falling at a speed that isn't mine. You got eyes that light a sunset, and words that calm a storm. You got a soul that's full of fire and light, keeps me feeling warm. You got a way of making me laugh at myself when I wanna break down and cry. Oh honey, you don't even realize ways you saved my life. When I was young, I'd watch the waves playing in the sea. Like a tidal wave that came along and crashed right over me. Now I'm drowning in a love that doesn't ask for much. I keep swimming with no hope of ever reaching the top. You got eyes that light a sunset, and words that calm a storm. You got a soul that's full of fire and light, keeps me feeling warm. Got a way of making me laugh at myself when I wanna break down and cry. Honey, ways you saved my life. I keep falling in each and every kind of way. You keep calling to me, oh, keep showing me the way. You got eyes that light a sunset, words that calm a storm. You got a soul that's full of fire and light, keeps me feeling warm. Got a way of making me laugh at myself when I wanna break down and cry. Honey, you will never realize all the ways you've saved my life. Thank you. So, full disclosure, my best friend is 8 years old. It's not weird, he's my nephew. Actually, I haven't seen him in 2 years because of COVID. He lives in England still, and FaceTime is just not the same as having a big hug with your best friend. One day he called me and some kid had been mean to him at school. And I said, he's too young for me to go to jail. He's gonna need me at 21. So after we played some video games and I made him laugh and he went to bed happy, I sat there and I was thinking, like, you know, when we were younger, we still had internet that made funny noises to try and connect. You know the kind. And we didn't have all these cool things that everyone has now. In fact, you couldn't even go on the internet and make a phone call at the same time, as many siblings found out and fought about. So when I was lying there, I was like, how cool would it be if Frederick could walk into school and be like, hey, Alexa, play Frederick. Ever since the day your mama put you in my arms, I told you, boy, you've got no worries now. The world looks kinda big when you're trying to live in it and you haven't got it figured out. Well, luckily for you, I've walked some miles in these shoes and you can just walk in my prints. And if the road gets tough, I'll be there for you to hug and we'll always find a way through this. Frederick, don't grow too fast. Chase your dreams, yes, I'll always have your back. Frederick, I hope you know, yeah, that the greatest gift that I'll ever have is just watching you grow. It seems that every day, boy, you've gone and found a way to make my heart fill up with pride. I love to hear you laugh smile, but boy, I love to see you being kind. I hope that as you grow, you will come to know the value of your love. If you're ever in doubt, I'll be there to shout, boy, you're more than just enough. So Frederick, don't grow too fast. Chase your dreams, yes, I'll always have your back. Frederick, I hope you know that the greatest gift that I'll ever have is just watching you grow. Frederick, don't grow too fast. Chase your dreams, yes, I'll always have your back. Frederick, I hope you know, yeah, that the greatest gift that I'll ever have is just watching you grow. I love you. He's the most awesome kid in the world. I might be biased. One thing I'm super conscious of is that Frederick looks up to me right now, and I don't ever want to give him a reason to not do that. And more than that, I want him to grow up in a world that he's protected in, that he feels safe in, and that he actually is safe in. I used to turn the news off because it made me too sad. I'm a bit of an empath. If someone's hurting, I kind of feel that too. But one day I was watching the news and I was about to turn it off, and I suddenly realized that by switching off the TV, it didn't make everything in the world disappear. It just made me ignorant to it. And the truth is, how can you change anything if you don't know what's happening? Sure, we're one person, but surely everything, every idea, every little thing that's come to be has come from one person, an idea. And maybe if enough people can come together, then we really can start making a change for the better. This song is called Change. Every time I read the news, there are tears that fall from my eyes. It's like the pain leaks out of the page, and I'm terrified. I start to wonder if I'm doing what it takes to make the world a better place. And if we're winning or we're losing the fight to save the good in the human race. But if we just wait, if we just wait, the world might never change. There are times I look around and see a smile, Lord. random act of love. The weight is lifted. I feel full of hope that we might rise above. And maybe some of us are doing what it takes to make the world a better place. It might start slowly, but it's growing. And although we still have mountains left to face, if we just wait, if we just wait, the world might never change. It's not too late. It's never too late for the world to change. Thanks, guys.
Play something good.
I thought I had been. I'm really sorry. What time is it? 9:50. Is it really? Wow, that went fast. Maybe I should play something good.
That's what they say.
Nice choice. I caught it. He's putting them up so we can knock them down. Do you hear him? He's over there with the checklist. Nope, nope, maybe. All right, well, seeing as though we're getting close to coming to the end of the live set, I am going to play some upbeat songs. How about that? They're not all miserable. So when before the pandemic hit, I used to suffer from what every person suffers from in a long-term relationship that is busy. It simply goes like this. When are we gonna spend time together? Well, thank you, COVID-19. I will never hear those words ever again in my life. After 18 months stuck in the house with me, my wife will pack snacks. But if you are in a long-term relationship, you'll know that it's not always rainbows and butterflies. And on the rare occasion, or many occasion, no judgment, that you slam the door and get into your car and slam the car door and start driving away, there is nearly always that moment when something really friggin' cool happens and you go to tell them about it and they're not there. And you're like, I'm not calling you because I still don't like you right now. It's kind of a war of wills of who's gonna say, I'm getting food, do you want something? It's kind of the icebreaker. But it's in those moments when you turn to your side and they're not there that you realize how much they make the moments complete when they are. This song is called Chasing the Moon, and it's about trying to track down all those things that bring you together. You said that you don't like when the work week lasts forever. And these days we seem to spend more time apart than together. The days go quickly and the nights go quickly too. I just wanna spend more time getting lost with you. 'Cause these nights just ain't the same. Nights with you, driving with the windows down, jamming out to our favorite tune. chasing the night, running from the sun, but chasing the moon with you. With you, with you. Running from the sun, but chasing the moon with you. I still remember the time when we drove through Ohio. Boo. We had our first fight, but in the end I made you smile. It's true that sometimes we don't see eye to eye, but I always wanna come home to you at night. 'Cause these nights just ain't the same, but they ain't nights with you. Driving with the windows down, jamming out to our favorite tunes, and these nights I come alive when I am next to you. Trying to steal time, freezing the night, running from the sun, but chasing the moon with you. With you, with you. Running from the sun, but chasing the moon with you. Well, I don't want to see the sunrise. I don't want this night to end. Stop the clock now, we're on my time. And darling, don't you start that thing again. 'Cause these nights just ain't the same, they ain't nights with you. Driving with the windows down, jamming out to our favorite tunes, and these nights I come alive when I am next to you. Trying to steal time, freezing the night, running from the sun, but chasing the moon with you. If you're tuning in right now from Ohio, I'm not sorry. Go blue. So when I was in university, I had no idea what I was going to do with my life next. I'm happy to report it's been 10 more years and I still have no idea. But I was sat down with my friends in the common space, and we were talking about what we were going to do after we finished. And I could only think, like, you know, there's been a lot of people I lost in my life, and I just want to know if I can do all the things I want to do before the time runs out, right? And that's what this song is called. It's called Before the Time Runs Out. Conversations held in your room. We made a list of everything that's left to do. Oh, it got me thinking about what you said and all the things that's left to do before we're dead. Oh, well, let me see the sunset one more time across the lake. Kiss my lover's head every morning that I wake. Just let me be there with you, by your side, in time before the time runs out. Before the time runs out. Made a list then of where we go, and all the things we talked about whenever we got older. If life is based on what you see, I wanna see each rock, each lake, each landscape, and that green. Oh, well, let me sail the seven seas and sleep under the stars. Let me see what life is like. Oh, on Jupiter and Mars. Just let me see everything that's left to see. In time before the time runs out. Before the time runs out. Let me see the crowd stretch out much further than the view. Let me hear them call my name, sing out all my lyrics too. Just let me be there with you, sharing dreams. My dreams shared before my time runs out. Before the time runs out. Before the time runs out. All right, play something good. This is gonna be my last live song tonight. This song is called "Drive Me Home Tonight." And if you ever see me wasted in a bar, please do. But aside of that, this song is about finding the spark when things go a little bit dull in a relationship. Too many people are quick to walk away. I mean, if it's abusive, do, but, if it's not, find a reason to stay. Summer skies are staying light. There's a magic in your eye. Says take me home. Take the keys and take the lead. Make it easy to believe the flame's not gone. Of all the plans we used to make and all the nights we didn't take, it's been so long. Baby, I still do believe there's a plan for you and me, and it's not gone, gone. Baby, take the wheel and drive. Could you drive me? Oh, just drive me home. Drive me home tonight. Baby, take me anywhere. Take me somewhere, I don't care tonight. But drive me home tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, drive me home tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Got the keys, get my guitar. Come on, let's get in the car and we'll go somewhere. Take my wallet off the dash, and yeah, let's make this moment last. Let's not care tonight, don't care tonight, oh. Baby, take the wheel and drive. Could you drive me? Oh, just drive me home. Drive me home tonight. Baby, take me anywhere. Take me somewhere, I don't care tonight. But drive me home tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, drive me home tonight. Oh, 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 oh. you. We got an interview coming up next.
I go downtown to get round. Outside of your head to get money. Make a little run and we'll have our fun. You more slow like you below honey. Downtown to get round. Outside of your mind. You wait for 10 minutes and we do a little more. Telling what we're fine. Making the mic check and I'll get a little more. Over here then we're ready to rock. Don't spit this ditty in the microphone to the tick-tock. You don't stop, I just got home, I'm ready to go. Everybody throw your hands to the sky. By the third song, I was tripping now. You can tell by the look in my eye. I thought I saw Jimmy and Kurt Cobain at a table with Lemmy and a bottle of champagne and Jim Leahy doing lines of cocaine. Whatever done to my brain, bitch, I went downtown to get rap. Outside of your head to get money. Make a little run and we'll have our fun, you boys slow. Downtown to get rap. Outside of your mind. You wait for 10 minutes and we'll do a little more. So that ain't what we'll find. This one time I had a dream I was falling. And I rolled down a hill into this massive cave. I saw a guy sitting cross-legged by the fire. He said, "Hi, my name's Dave Schultz." I said, "Dave, what you doing in this cave?" He said, "Down under now, 'cause your world's upside down. Everything under the sun is turning brown. Now climb through that sewer, baby, make your way uptown. There you'll find the answer. You pick it up, you put the hammer down. I go downtown to get round. Outside of your head to get money. Make a little run and we'll have our fun. You more slow like you below honey. Downtown to get round. Outside of your mind. You wait for 10 minutes and we do a little more. No, that ain't what we'll find. Well, tell it what we'll find when you go downtown. Not to get too graphic, but I definitely got to change my boxer shorts by the time I get home. Thank you guys for having us here. Thank you for watching. This next song is called Chiquita. I wrote it about my little girlfriend. She's of age, I should say. It's little. Rode into town today. Said he wanted to drag me away. I told him I can't go, I still does it really matter? Or helping you struggling? I think I'll stay up late and howl at the moon. Whoa, chiquita, where did the time go? Love me like you did before. I've been a long life, I'm running from the devil, now he's at my door. I've been starving, lonesome, wandering, a snake bit. Near the end, I don't think I can take it. I got a feeling I'll be headed to the liquor store. Standing on the corner of a city street, I'm drunk and binge watching the world. I wonder where we're going, what we're doing, and if it's worth it at all. It's not. When I look around, I don't see much truth. There's just a lot of ideology, but not much proof. I used to know the answer, now it's something that I can't recall. Not at all. Oh, chiquita, where did the time go? Love me like you did before. I've been a long life, I'm running from the devil, now he's at my door. Said he wanted to sign me to a record deal. I've been starving, lonesome, wandering, snake bit. Near the end, I don't think I can take it. I got a feeling I'll be headed to the liquor store once more. Here we go. Getting down at the liquor store. I'm just a skeleton made of gelatin. And this life is a dance floor, baby. I'm born in Michigan, so let's begin again. It's over and over and over and over. I'm just a skeleton made of gelatin. Life is a dance floor, baby. I'm born in Michigan, so let's begin again. It's over and over. Oh, 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 oh. Again, where did the time go? I love you like you did before. I've been a long life, I'm running from the devil, now he's at my door. See, they want to make me famous. I've been starving, lonesome, wandering, and snake bit. Near the end, I don't think I can take it. I got a feeling I'll be headed to the liquor store. Got a feeling I'll be headed to the liquor store. All right, there we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Play something good. We're going to go to the interview segment now with Acoustic Ash. How are you doing tonight?
I'm all right. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm great. You know, there's one thing on the folks' minds at home, I'm sure. I mean, I can't be the only one wondering this. And what is the difference between England and Britain, really?
Okay, so Britain, none of us say that we're British. We're English. Britain's like too much of everyone.
So do British people exist?
Yeah, on your passport, like.
But you never refer to yourself in that fashion.
I prefer to say I'm English. Well, actually, I like to say I'm Scouse, not English, because, you know, Liverpool and that.
Now, what language do they speak in England?
Depends where you ask me, honestly. Some of us should debate it's even English in the first place. So, depends what section you're in. If you want to talk accents, there's a hell of a lot of them.
How do you figure Americans ever learn to speak English?
They didn't. We gave it to them and they broke it. They didn't learn how to speak it. We literally gave them a language and they went, let's do this. Wrong.
Do you feel that in America, parts of the southern region speak closer to a proper dialect of English than we do here in, say, the Midwest?
No, they just say everything wrong slower. Like, I don't know what you mean.
I thought we took the language from you guys.
I took this slowly, and now you can understand what I'm saying.
I don't rightly know what you're getting at.
See? So yeah, we did give you a language. You just chose
We
not
took
to
it.
use it.
We took the language. World War champs or something. I don't know.
I would talk about the things you guys took in those days, but let's not get into that. There
Oh,
might be kids
jeez.
listening.
Why
Does,
you go?
does this have to do with the whole tea thing?
The tea thing?
We dumped all those tea bags in the harbor,
Or is
and
that China?
you guys got so mad that you came over and tried to win a war.
What's the difference between Britain and China?
I think
roughly about like 30,000 miles or something.
Yeah, it's a different place
Wow,
geographically.
China to England is like it's a 10.5 hour flight. I've done it. I don't recommend it.
You've been all over the world, huh?
No, not the places I wanted to go.
Yeah, that'll happen. So, what made you come to America, and what made you come to Michigan?
I like to tell people I got stalked and kidnapped. Yep, my wife. There may or may not have been someone I might or might not have had some relations with a long time ago, and then I came to visit them as a friend, and they posted a video of me playing in Guitar Center, and my now wife commented and said, I could listen to that all day. This is the most English thing I'll ever tell you I've done. In pure English cocky style, I was like, inbox, why don't you then? Only come to find out that she had my CD from 10 years before I met this girl. Now,
CD.
if that doesn't say stalker, and I'm like, wait, you knew who I was and I didn't know you? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, you stalked me.
Is your wife's American?
She is from Michigan. She is a Michigander.
She's from Michigan.
She is. She stalked me and then kidnapped me. She tells people I came here willingly, but...
Could you point to your hand where exactly she's from?
Well, if I'm looking on the news, it would be this way. And she's from, like, about here.
Okay, I like it. That's a good
Yeah.
spot. Have you ever seen the movie Coming to America? Eddie Murphy?
Yes, I have, but I much prefer Team America. That held more grit with me.
That's a good one.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Honestly, whoever thought to have the greatest love scene ever recorded between, like...
What would you do?
If you were forced to give up your life for freedom,
Would you answer a call?
or run away like a little pussy?
Only reason that you're here.
So do you get to go back to England very often?
Okay, first off, you can't do that and then not do the best part. Team America!
Fuck yeah!
Here to save the world! Motherfucking yeah! Yeah, so I do go back sometimes, but I haven't been back in 2 years because of COVID.
Fucking COVID.
Yeah, seriously though.
We started this whole show because of COVID. No joke. We felt that musicians needed somewhere to play, and all the clubs and bars were shut down. Nobody was doing any festivals, so we kind of, made Dan's garage into a TV studio, and here we are.
You would never believe this was a garage.
I wouldn't believe it was a garage, no.
I would never believe it was a garage either.
That's
but I
not
would
a
never
real
believe
brick
it's a
wall.
garage.
Oh, it's but a garage by the motorway.
Hello, lovely.
Stop it.
Can we just...
We've talked
We're gonna
about
do it.
this.
We're gonna do our best.
Can we
best
just do
British
it?
Oh my
impression.
Can we just...
God.
We'll all do this interview in our best British accents, and yours better be the best.
Wait. Now you do your best Michigander accent.
Yeah, do your best
We're gonna
Michigan
do
I
our
can't.
best
I'm not whiny
English.
enough to do a Michigan accent.
Your Michigan accent.
Michigan
accent.
style.
Okay,
They
this is
moan
my-
too much. They're too whiny.
This is my best British accent. You ready?
No.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
You sound like a leprechaun, dude. That's not Irish.
I
Oh, wait, that
don't
is
know
Irish.
if you were trying to be Scottish or Irish, but they're both offended.
You offended two countries.
I was trying to sound like the Beatles.
Wow.
So, favorite Beatle?
John?
All right, okay. That's a strong answer and very
That is.
stern. I was gonna guess you were gonna say Paul.
No, Paul's too complicated, isn't he? Have you ever looked at that man's chord charts? They're ridiculous. Like, what have you got? 5 hands? Come on now.
But a little simpler when it comes to lyrically, wouldn't you say?
No. Do you know that? Okay, I'm going to get technical on you.
Come
now.
on.
Okay, well,
Come on.
bring it.
Right. I went to university knowing jack shit about music theory. I left not knowing much more, but I learned what I needed to at the time to pass the exams, right? So we get into this, and basically the Beatles wrote in modes. So you've got normal keys, and then you've got modes. And Paul likes to write in Dorian, which to me is so annoying because it's literally the timing, how he puts the timing over that mode drives me insane. Because to sing it, if you actually try and play his song and sing at the same time, is off the chart. It's so weird. Whereas John has something very similar that I like in music. He wrote in Lydian, which sounds like daydreamy. And so if you ever listen to John's music is very daydreamy. And so that's what I like, because as you can tell from my songs, when they're in the chill mode, they're like...
Now, what about
dreamy.
lyrically, though? That was my whole point, is that I would say Paul, hands down, lyrically, simpler than John.
I think John had more
complex.
meaning. I just think John had more meaning. He didn't
John did
waste a lyric.
He did interesting things, though. He like Lewis Carroll, like Jabberwocky, and he has a bunch of songs that it's literally, and I believe this is one of his writing styles. He would just write down nonsense phrases, rip them up, throw them in the air, and pick them up off the floor, and that's how he would sing them. Like come together. Like none of that makes sense, but in some way, some form, it all works, and it all works together, and it works cohesively throughout the entire piece. Now, if I did it, it would just sound like I had a stroke.
Yeah, you could kind of say it came together.
Indeed.
Right now?
Over me.
Did you know that song was supposed to be Timothy Leary's presidential campaign song?
I did not know that. I did not. But no, I feel like probably John had... He put more thought into the message and into the lyrics in general. I feel like that's the way I feel, at least when I listen to it. And I feel like Paul put more into the progression and making it an interesting progression. And listen, for instance, Silly Love Songs. You hip to that?
I'd like to hear people.
Do anybody know kind of the backstory of
Mm-mm.
that was in direct response to John Lennon quote. I'll probably misspeak it a touch, but it was like, oh, Paul's probably just going to go and write some more silly love songs. And so that was in response to John.
So John Lennon always said that this was in the later stage, because if you look at if you looked at a graph of their productivity, like through the years, like from Love Me Do all the way through, and in the end, through the end of their career, John wrote the lion's share of the music all the way up through probably Sgt. Pepper's, and then he tapered off bad. I don't want to blame Yoko. It might have been heroin. I don't know. But Paul's production picked up significantly, and John Lennon was talking to George Martin, their producer, and he was like, I just feel like Paul's writing more than me, and he's writing songs that are hits. He's like, you're not going to go into a bar and hear somebody whistling I Am the Walrus, but you probably will hear somebody whistling like Penny Lane. He felt that Paul was writing more, I guess, pop hits. And, you can't fault either of them. They're the greatest songwriting team in modern music history, and that's my opinion, but
That's a pretty accurate opinion.
But, I love them both. My favorite Beatles, George. I didn't expect John. Nobody ever goes for John. I feel like it might be like cliche almost. But I always go for George. We had guests on multiple times that we asked them what their favorite Beatle were, and they didn't. They thought we were talking about the insect.
You can't blame the youth.
I went with Dung Beetle.
Oh.
Now, how do you feel about Queen, like the band Queen?
Like the Queen?
Not like God Save the Queen.
Oh, Britannia. No, I'm sorry. Britannia rules again.
Regime.
Queen. So here's the thing: is the reason that I pick the people that most don't is because to me lyrics speak more than anything. So there's a song by Queen that Freddie Mercury wrote, and it talks about winter, and it's basically him like saying goodbye, and I never remember the name of the song, but when I tell Siri to play it, I just kind of like sing the first line. She's like, oh, here's blah 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 blah. So for me, yes, I like Queen. Do I love all the mainstream stuff? Not really, but I kind of don't like most mainstream hits. Like if I go through an album, it always tends to be like that one that's a hidden gem, and I'm like, oh, that's beautiful.
And you listen to it 400 times and then learn it, and then it's not special anymore, and you sad it yourself. That's what I do.
Yeah, and then 3 years later, though, you forgot about it, and then it comes on the radio, and you're like, oh, I love this song.
What song does that for me is written by Dave Davies of the Kinks, and it's on the Lola versus the Power Man record. It's called Strangers. It's not about sitting on your hand and getting to know yourself. It's
Making it go numb. That whole thing.
yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to spell it out. There might be kids watching.
They know what you're talking about.
But anyway, it's called Strangers, and the song is just beautiful, and it's haunting, and it's got such a beautiful message. The words, it probably is my favorite song of all time, and not just by the Kinks. My favorite song, and I always thought it was Ray Davies that wrote it. He's the main driving force behind the Kinks, but it was his brother Dave. They're very underrated for their songwriting and their catalog and production. I don't know if you guys ever listened to a lot of Kinks.
I've picked through some deep cuts.
They got some really cool music, but lyrically, like, they just have this attitude and this songwriting style that I feel is untouched by a lot of acts, you know, throughout history. Anyway, I don't know how I got talking about the Kinks.
Hit me to this song called "This Time Tomorrow" by the Kinks. You ever heard that one?
Yeah,
great tune. Hey, speaking of great tunes and like you said, really great messages and stuff. There was a couple tunes out of tonight's show that really stood out to me for different reasons, and one of them was "If We Just Wait," and the other one, it may not be the name of the song. What change?
Change.
Okay,
that song is awesome.
That song was great. That was one of the main lyrics in there. I knew you'd know what I was talking about.
You're going Frederick, aren't you?
And the other one said something about before the time runs out.
Yeah.
Both of those songs were great. If you wouldn't mind telling us a little backstory about either or both of those songs, I'd love to hear.
So Change, like I was saying before I played it, you know, I remember when you were younger, and it's funny that you mentioned how the Beatles would write. I wasn't born then. My dinosaur was still in the egg. So I love you. I'm sorry. So when I was younger, there were people I looked up to, and I think the worst part about growing up is when someone that you've looked up to completely shatters the persona of who you thought they were, because you can never get that back once that's gone. And you know, I'm no angel, and I teach my nephew terrible things, but I always want to be someone that he can look up to in life, like someone that's going to protect him and give him the best start. And I feel like, you know, so many people sit around arguing about stupid crap about why the world's, like, got to be a certain way or a different way or whatever. And I'm like, none of us made it. Who gives a shit? Why can't we all just live on it and get along? That would be so much friggin' easier than trying to decide who's got to be right and who's got to be wrong. And I feel like if you just sit around and you just let all the bull crap fly about and you don't do anything, like, you don't do anything to make a difference, you're accepting the fact that the world that the younger generation are coming into is going to shit, and you're just going to let it do that. And I'm not prepared anymore to turn off a TV and pretend that there's not people suffering around me and that we can't do anything, because it's bullcrap. We've always been able to do something. Every movement started with someone saying, hey, this kind of isn't okay. What can we do to change it? And, you know, luckily as a musician, you have a platform. You know, you can get to reach 1, maybe 500, maybe 1,000, depending what platform you've got, you know? And I just feel like if people were more free in talking about the way that they really feel about it, it's not about, hey, you're wrong, and hey, you're right. It's, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, how can we kind of transcend wrong and right and just kind of be like, all right, that's kind of what you think, this kind of what I think, who gives a shit? I mean, let's hang out and
I mean, it's all nothing's going to move or change until people have conversations and honest conversations with each other. And people are so guarded and they're so worried that, you know, they're going to say a wrong thing and get canceled or have the wrong point of view. And you know, like there's there ain't no good guy. There ain't no bad guy. There's just you and me.
We just disagree.
And we just
Dave
disagree.
Mason.
Exactly.
Amen.
Yes. We're referencing English people for you.
100.
No, we're not. That's how we talk anyway.
No, English people are assholes. Trust me, I'm one of them.
Michiganders are cool. So, I've been meaning to ask. I feel like it's ask a Brit here on the show. What's up with the beans for breakfast? What goes on
Mate,
with that?
You don't even know. Swear to God, you lot eat the wrong beans. That's why everything in America is like, let's add sugar to it. Yay! That's why everything here tastes so damn weird and why you get fat real quick.
Whoa, I got
Because-
fat over a long period of time.
Here, though, right?
Well, yeah, I didn't go to England to get fat.
There's your
So
mistake.
now, what would you consider fat?
Me. I mean, I put the guitar here for a reason.
What's for tea, daughter?
Well, I did notice that you had a very large body of work.
Yes. It's taken. I turned that off then. It's taken a long time to get into this shape. Round is not easy to achieve.
So did it happen just after coming to America, or did it begin?
Oh, I have
elsewhere?
like doubled weight almost since I came to America.
Really?
It's been 5 years. Took 5 years to, take over
And
30.
you blame all of this on Bush's baked beans.
Now, what do you
No,
say?
they're horrible.
So
I
before
won't
you
eat them.
came here, there was just a little pudge in the rump, so to speak. But
No, dude, have you
talking about?
Dude, have you seen the circumference? No, there was definitely not just a pudge in the pump. There was like 2 people, and now there's 6.
Yeah, but
That's how it worked out.
People like company, though. It's
yeah,
good.
Yeah, except you can't have company when you have a friend that's too chunky because we like the whole couch. Just saying.
yeah. When in all honesty, I'm glad that we're able to be up here having humorous conversation about this sort of thing, because I was a pretty hefty young lad myself and went through quite the teasing and shaming as a youngster, and it can be pretty shitty. And developing a good sense of humor and just being happy with whoever you are, I think is absolutely phenomenal.
Bro, I would love to drop 300 pounds. But here's the thing.
You can't quit eating babies.
I like food. Like, you want to quit smoking? It's bad for you. Quit smoking. Fine. You're good. You don't actually need it. You want to stop drinking? Okay, that's cool.
I don't want to
take you to rehab
drinking.
and we'll
What
stop
is-
you from drinking.
What are you trying? Who have you been talking to?
It's okay. Shh. It's okay. We're going to be all right.
Did you talk to Brittany?
So the thing is, no, Brittany's free now. Leave Brittany alone. Leave Brittany alone.
Oh yeah, different Brittany.
So the thing is, you want to stop eating because you want to lose weight. You have to eat to live.
Yeah, that's quite a
Yep.
quite an issue.
It's a paradox.
It is. It's like, stop eating. No.
Let me ask you a question though.
No.
Maybe okay. So you don't put the baked beans on your breakfast, okay?
Yes, you do.
I'm circling back. What? Okay, hold on.
So when
stop the
was
train.
it exactly that you realized you liked them?
Baked beans.
Mm-hmm.
The Van Morrison first band? Them?
No, beans for breakfast. I mean,
What's
you
ingrained
don't
in the
just
English
at, like,
culture?
2 years old, start eating beans.
No, you're
They
right. It's
do.
like 6 months.
Heinz
Really?
baked beans,
Do they
fit
mash
for a
them?
queen.
Bro, it's like the easiest meal in the world for young kids. You just like stick some toast in the bowl, throw some beans in. Technically, if you want to get cheap ones without having to go to the English section here, they're just the vegetarian beans in tomato sauce. That's it. None of this brown sugar crap. None of all that crap.
No
People
bacon.
Like, no, because we have proper bacon.
What are you talking
No,
about? Proper.
Your bacon is the fat slice off of the side of your British bacon. It's absolute shit. It's like they went, Canada can have this part and you can have that part.
I went to Canada once and I asked them about the Canadian bacon.
And it's a circle, right?
And they said it's just bacon. They said that what we call Canadian bacon is just called Piedmont bacon. And yeah, it is just a circle. And it's just ham. Let's be honest with ourselves. You heard it here
It's
first.
just ham.
Dude,
I'm-
have you
I'm
ever
with it.
seen British bacon?
Yeah, it's all fatty and weird looking.
No.
I seen it.
You are tripping.
What's that? What's the one stuff that's like
it literally
that's like
looks
pork
like
cheek?
a thin pork chop. That's what I'm going
Are
to
you
prove you
shitting
wrong
me?
right now. No, watch this.
You mean I've been missing out on these?
We've been had.
You've been missing out on the best bacon of your life. Let me tell you. I'm going to show you a British breakfast as well in a minute. Because look, get off. I don't want to buy it from Amazon. I just want to show you.
British bacon on Amazon.
There is, apparently. You can go to the British store online as well. Look at this. Tell me. Oh, go away, Amazon. Look at that. That's bacon. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
I'm,
That's proper bacon. Look at that.
I'll tell you what. Just looking at pictures.
You
of
get that, and we get this.
It looks like a pork chop.
It
Your
does look
bacon,
like pork
your
chop.
bacon's made out of pork chops.
Speaking of food, I noticed that at one point.
Sorry, you've lost me now to bacon.
She's just scrolling pictures of bacon.
I
I'm in.
understand.
Just bacon.
I'm
Just,
in.
Yeah, bacon.
That's bacon, huh?
That's bacon. So, like, you know, like you guys just have the fat going through everywhere. Here you get like the nice meat bit, but then you have this really nice fat layer on the edge as well. So you get it all. It's like having a good steak. Oh yeah.
And then, okay, what else is in the English breakfast?
Did you say steak?
Did you say steak?
There's beans. There's mushrooms, I think, right?
Oh my god, full British breakfast. Wait till you see this bad boy. Oh.
I've heard a lot about the full British breakfast, but I've never experienced it.
Oh my days! Look how good that is. Oh,
So you got
it's so
tomatoes,
good.
mushrooms, some sort of brown thing. I don't know what that is.
That's black pudding.
Black pudding from Blackpool.
No, it's
There's
not.
some sort of beans. I try my best, Ash.
So most people have like, well, if you like everything, you'd have. This is the best hangover cure, by the way, as well. So you have toast.
Better than menudo?
Better than anything in the world.
That band?
British breakfast. You need British breakfast.
I think menudo's got like brains in it or something.
It's brain soup.
And that's all right because
Isn't that song
Black-
by Green Day?
black pudding is like basically intestines and stuff.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Boo.
You
can't
eat a
have
lot of
anything.
meat on a British breakfast. Yeah, you gotta have it. It's like proper sausages, bacon, tomatoes, black pudding,
Wait.
beans.
What did you call those?
Tomatoes, not tomatoes. Not tomatoes.
So I say tomato. You say
Tomato.
I say
Yeah.
potato.
I do not say potato.
Do you say potato? You don't
No,
say no.
we don't. It's potato. I don't know who made that up, but they lied.
That's
You know
full. That's
what?
bullshit. Nobody
Yeah.
says potato. Who
Nobody.
says potato?
Maybe Canadians. The Canadians say potato.
No, they're wacky, but they're not that
Are
wacky.
we sure?
Good point. I think we better take the show up to Canada. Canada.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe next to a Tim Hortons or something.
Eh?
You hoser there, bud. Are you wearing a Donnie Benet shirt?
I am.
Oh my fuck, bud. Oh, that's good.
Are you hip to Donnie Benet?
I am not.
Oh, please let me hip you to him. Please, after the show,
Okay.
check out Donnie Benet. You'll absolutely love him, especially when you get to know a little bit about him. He kind of like I think pretends to be this like chauvinistic, like this bald, but it's kind of like an act. So there's like irony to it, and it's absolutely hilarious and phenomenal music.
Have you ever seen
His musicianship
Aqua
is through
Teen
the
Hunger
roof.
Force, the
No.
cartoon? Okay, I was going to say it reminds me of Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but you've never seen it.
Oh yeah, Carl, exactly. That's a perfect description.
Carl,
But speaking of, chauvinistic, I thought I heard you say maybe in between songs or something about if you did this something, you'd have your wife pack snacks. Did I hear that properly?
Yeah. No, not that I'd have her pack snacks. See, she used to complain.
She would know because you've already
She would
drilled
be
it into
giving
her.
me away. So before she would be like, "Oh no, I never see you," blah blah. Now, if someone came along, she'd be like, "Here, I packed snacks. Take her." Like you can take them. I packed snacks. And then we've literally had the conversations with people that are there listening, where they're like, "What snacks are there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like can we
Snacks on snacks.
can we sort this out between us?"
Snacks on snacks. You ever see that video? Snacks
No.
on snacks. Oh, we're gonna hip them to some stuff after the show.
I'm just loving his face every time when he clicks it. It's great.
I'm making an honest effort.
Yeah, Dan,
know.
you're, being,
Very
you're,
proud
you're
of you,
really,
Dan.
you're really doing well.
I'm being fairly reserved this evening.
He brought
Folks at home,
notes. He's like prepared.
He did.
He's sitting off on the side.
Yeah, they wrote them down.
Giving other people a chance